was great because obviously we were going really well, weren't we?
Yeah.
And then it just slowly got worse, and the sound of it sounded horrible. And then when we tried to play it back, it was just fucking sounded shit. So we just thought we might have to do with the MIDI, didn't we? So we ended up taking samples of every single tom and kick and snare and all that.
That's the left one if you'd like to know.
And then we decided to go through to do digital because it'd be quicker instead of making up a cab and amp and all that. Maybe did that for about 2 or 3 weeks, going through Rocktron, straight into, was it Pair Amp at the time, mixer? I can't remember what it was. After that we tried the impulses that we started to use with the Axe effects, and that sounded pretty good because you work out a nice tone, but you need to sound meaty and sound more live, but it just took away a lot of the tone, the live sort of feel of it really. One thing we thought, let's give it a try. Just literally record the 5150 and its distortion and try that, and it was literally the best thing we did. So what we've got, funny enough, next some of these messed around, but Presence we have on 8. This has been messed around because I put the cloth on it. Resonance we have just just above 6. Lead will go on 2. We did used to put it around 4, but we noticed it's being too loud, gave it, in a sense, it was distorted.
It wasn't just distorted, it was like, it just didn't sound
it's not as good for recording, basically. Yeah. It just didn't sound as good, so we turned the volume down and that worked like a charm. The high is on 8, mid 3, and then low is 7. So I'm looking at the poster up here where I've written it all down as well. So we just don't forget. And the lead, the actual sort of gain of it all was quite high, to be honest.
6.
Which is on 6, which is quite shocking. Because usually, if I'm playing live, I'll only have it about there. Because I'm also going for a rack effect as well. And all these are changed as well, obviously. But yeah, that's the recording one. So here we go. This is the cab that we're recording through as well. The cab's been fucking years old, but it's still one of the best cabs I've played with, to be honest.
The mic setup, did a bit of research into that. And we tested loads of different sections, loads of different ways out, loads of different ones out, just with one mic, on axis, off axis, all different positions on the speaker. I really didn't want to record with 2 mics originally, but when we heard when I just set it up, I walked in one day and just said, fuck it, let's just try it. Got the Auralex Grammar Pad on it, it's the bigger one, because the bigger one's for the cabs. It's basically, it takes away a lot of the bass and things like that, the kind of shit that you don't really want bouncing around in a room and stuff like that, you know what I mean, and bouncing off the walls and wrecking your sound, it just absorbs a good portion of that.
I noticed the difference when we put it on.
Yeah.
To be honest, we took it off the wheel, took the casters off, took the wheels off, and then put it onto that, and you could tell there's a difference in sound. Might just be me, but I'm pretty sure I could tell a difference.
It just sounded tighter.
Yeah.
It just sounded. There was a definite.
I get the vroom sound at the end.
We tested it. We tested. We test everything we did, and when we were recording, we tested it with it on, with it off, and with it on, it did sound. It did improve the tone. Obviously, we haven't got like a professional studio here, so especially if you haven't got a professional studio, it helps a shitload. So it's worth it, for recording.
Next album, we'll find out what cab we'll go with then, but for now...
Well, you can mix it too.
We're happy with this one.
Yeah.
Obviously, when I came here to buy a bass guitar...
that was the Warwick one you tested it?
Yeah. Come here to have a look at a Warwick. And got kind of... come and have a look at these. See what you think of our stuff. Genuinely fucking got a bit of a semi. It was good to hear music again that was fresh and made your fucking balls buzz a bit. And I was like, this is my kind of shit. Probably a few more than a few hints were dropped.
Yes, they're over that.
Yeah.
So, about you joining our band?
So, new bass player.
I wasn't even in the room at the time.
I
And I
remember that.
I heard about those as well.
Yeah, but for the best, I'm really glad to be a part of it.
When he was buying the bass, he was a bit like, dude, are you sure you want to sell it to me? Because I can't play it as well as you and stuff like that. And I was like, look, dude, it's not about the playing. It's just about, I'm not going to be playing the bass anymore. I'm just going to be playing guitar. So, it's about it being played. It's not about the player, how good or shit they are. I don't want to break the guy's heart. You know what I mean? He's new to the band. You want to be a bit more nicer to him and stuff like that. So, I had to ease him in a little bit and just.
We tried out a few effects and things like that, different ways to record the bass sound. It seems to be that the nice, clear, punchy bass tone is the way forward. Do a little bit in the mixing, but yeah, good to get the clarity. Obviously not got too much to say because I've only just fucking